Janet, do you want to make a show with me called Covers for Cover? We're going to raise money for Brave Space Alliance.
Come on up.
Yay! I'm so glad you want to do it. I'll be right up. Oh, Janet, I cannot wait to tell you about the first person I want to ask to be in the show. Hello. Hi, Emerson and Janet. Hi. What's going on?
Come on in.
Okay, I brought you a flag. Hi, baby. What's up? Hi.
Come on, Emerson.
You want a flag? This is for you guys. Janet, I'm so happy you want to do this show.
I know. I'm looking so forward to it. And so is Emerson.
Emerson, are you excited? Okay, so the first artist, she is named Sarah Beth Tanner, and she's a freelance culinary creative and actor-musician. She's so cool. SBT believes that cooking is self-care, and she's on a mission to help home cooks whip up more joy and confidence in the kitchen. It's pretty cool. She lives in Chicago with her partner, Tyler, and lots of houseplants. When not developing recipes, styling food for photography, or creating juicy cooking content, you'll find her on stage at one of Chicago's many storefront theater companies.
I look forward to it.
What do you think?
Yes.
Emerson, do you like the idea? All right, let's see what she's cooking up.
All right.
Hi everybody, I'm Sarah Beth and I am so excited and honored to be here in this amazing lineup of artists. I am a culinary creative, I'm a recipe developer and food stylist, as well as an actor and musician. But I wanted to share with you a couple of my favorite recipes for this time of year. I have a spiced nuts recipe that is so quick and easy and makes the best snackies for a cocktail hour or even a host or hostess gift in a little jar with a ribbon. And then I'm also going to show you my favorite mocktail cocktail that takes almost no prep time and is so perfect for the season. Okay, let's get started. The nuts are going to take our entire time together, so we're going to get going on those very quickly. I have a big bowl, and into this bowl I am going to put 4 cups of nuts, raw nuts. I have pecans, cashews, and almonds. These are my 3 favorites, but you could also use shelled pistachios or pepitas, pumpkin seeds, whatever nuts you like, they can go in there. Just make sure that they are raw and unsalted. Now we are going to season them. I've got 4 tablespoons of maple syrup. That's going to be our sweet and kind of sticky. We also have 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. I like a chunky salt for this because it kind of gives a nice crunch. You do not want to use a full tablespoon of table salt because that's going to be way too salty. If you're using table salt, you want to dial it back by about half. I also love to put curry powder in here. This is 1 teaspoon of curry powder. My curry powder is like a Jamaican style, so any style works. It's optional, but I love it because it's not overpowering at all, and it actually doesn't even really taste like curry. It just kind of gives like a warm, you know, it's that, like, what's that flavor that I love. I also have 3/4 teaspoon of cayenne powder. You could up this if you like things spicy, but I like things just kind of middle of the road when it comes to spiciness. That's it. That's all of the ingredients. Nuts, maple syrup, salt, and curry. You could also do some fresh herbs in here. You could do some rosemary, thyme, sage. That would be delicious. But, you know, I just didn't want to have to chop those. These are going to be delicious just like this. Already beautiful. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees. Normally I would do these at 325, but I'm in a little bit of a hurry today because I want to make sure that these get done in time for you to see them. So I'm going to spread them out onto a baking sheet. I've got parchment here. You could also do foil, just something that's going to make cleanup really easy and keep you from having to scrub all of that baked on maple syrup onto your sheet pan. All right, these are going into the oven for about 10 minutes, maybe a little less. I am going to set a timer. Very important. You know what? I'm going to actually set the timer for 5 minutes because I want to check on them and maybe give them a turn, a toss. The trick to these is that you need to trust your nose. When you start to smell warm, delicious, toasty nuts, you need to pull them out because they burn very easily. So this is a recipe that you have to be really paying attention for. Don't like walk away to check your email or your Instagram or whatever and then forget about them because they will burn really quickly. While they're in the oven, we're gonna make a mocktail. This is an apple cider cocktail mocktail. And if you wanted to be extra, you could make like a warm cider and put some cinnamon sticks and some rosemary sprigs, maybe some thyme, something to really infuse lots of flavor, but you don't have to do that. This is quick and easy, quick and easy. That's what we're going for. Oh my goodness, I forgot my ice. I'll be right back. I have to grab my ice. Okay, ice, ready to go. The best part about this recipe is that it is so delicious for so little effort. Let me show you what I mean. All right, so we are going to put some ice into some glasses. I like to put the ice in the glasses first because once you've shaken up a cocktail, it's time to drink it. You don't want to have to fool with putting the ice in the glasses later. And then we're going to put ice into the cocktail shaker as well. While I'm doing this could be a good time for me to tell you a little bit about myself. So I am originally from Alabama. I've been cooking my entire life. And I've been in Chicago for about 10 years. I started in food media about 6 years ago. And I have worked for many different brands over the years, creating recipes and all kinds of content, photos, videos for them to share around the recipes that I have created. So I freelance. You can find me at sbtcooks.com. I am also on Instagram as sbtcooks. Please come see us over there. All right, that's enough. Let's get started. 3 ounces of apple cider. I love apple cider. These are the flavors like pumpkin pie and cranberries that I have here. I wish that they were available all year round. I mean, apple cider is, but like cranberries and pumpkin pie, I love them so much. All right, so we're going 3 ounces of apple cider. I love fresh citrus in a cocktail. It is an essential element. So we are going to use some fresh lemon juice. And here I have a citrus juicer. If you have a cocktail lover in your life, this is an incredible gift. It makes squeezing citrus so easy and you get so much good juice out of that lemon or lime, and it's so quick and it just goes right into the drawer. Another good gift suggestion is this shaker. It's called Elevated Craft and it's insulated, so you can shake up a cocktail, drop it in your bag, bike to the beach, and it's still going to be cold. And if you look in here, it's got measuring lines, so I could just be measuring it in here directly into the shaker. But anyway, okay, 3 ounces of apple cider, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, and then we're going to do 2 ounces of bourbon or spiced rum. I like either one. The spiced rum is going to go a little sweeter, a little more aromatic. The bourbon is going to give you a really nice heat, which I really like to balance the sweetness of the apple juice or the apple cider. The booze is totally optional. This makes a delicious cocktail even without the booze. I love it as a mocktail. It's a really fun one for kids too. Okay, I think we've got everything in there. I'm going to put a little bit more ice. Because it's got lemon juice and the apple cider, shaking the cocktail is a really good idea because it's going to incorporate lots of air and make it a little bit frothy, and it's going to give you that really nice cocktail bar feel. You could also just stir it if you want to do that, and that is totally acceptable and fine too. Okay, we're twisting and we're shaking. The only issue with this shaker is that usually I shake until my hands are so cold, but now my hands are not cold at all. Oh, Elevated Craft is not even paying me. They should. I should email them. All right, my timer just buzzed. So I'm going to pour this first. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful, foamy, frothy. I can already smell the apple cider. I do love to top this off with some ginger ale, which we're gonna do next. But first, you gotta see the nuts. Okay, this was after 5 minutes. Ooh. So what I'm smelling right now is maple, and I'm smelling spices. I'm not smelling nuts yet. So we are going to give these a quick little toss. Oh yeah, they're beautiful. Oops, they're gorgeous. They're looking so good. We're gonna put them back in for maybe another 4 minutes. Ooh, we need to get that under there. Here we go. 4 more minutes. Or until I start to smell them. Okay, now, cocktail. I like a little bit of garnish here. Oh, no, excuse me, not garnish, ginger ale. Ginger ale or ginger beer. You could also, if you are going crazy tonight, you could top this off with a little champagne or sparkling wine. Even just some bubble water would be fun. I feel like for the holidays, it's nice to have bubbles. You know, it just makes it feel very festive. And the other thing that's gonna make it feel festive is garnish. Cinnamon sticks. I know some of you have these for other purposes in your house. I pulled these out of my, ritual area. I've got a couple of cranberries. The best part about cranberries is that they float, and so they just look cute the whole time you're drinking the cocktail. I also love to garnish this with some apple slices. So I'm just gonna cut the cheek off of the apple here just like that. I'm not gonna fool with the middle. And put that face down and really just give some nice thin apple slices. You can kind of just tuck those in with the cinnamon stick. Isn't that beautiful? Don't you want to drink that? I'm very happy that I get to. Let's taste it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's sweet, it's sour, it's not too strong, which I like. Oh, the lemon juice. The lemon juice is key. It's the thing that kind of brings the sweetness and the bourbon all together. Oh yeah, and I need some more ginger ale. I love bubbles. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I do want to show you the nuts one last time before I sign off here. Thank you so much for the invitation to be a part of this fundraiser and this festivity. I adore the Brave Space Alliance, and their mission is so close to my heart, and I'm so happy to be here to support them. Let me show you these nuts. Okay, that's 2 more minutes. Oh yeah, these are starting to smell really good. Look how beautiful. Okay, the next step here is to let them cool completely before you start to pick at them, because they are very, very, very hot. They will burn your mouth. And also you want to let the maple and the spices kind of dry and crystallize and solidify around the nuts. And then you'll scrape them up and break up any large chunks. Put them in an airtight container. They'll keep for weeks and weeks and weeks. I like to make a huge batch of this around before the holidays and keep little jars around so that I can have a host or hostess gift really quick to grab anytime I'm going anywhere. I'm actually going to take these to a party later. Okay, everybody, thank you so, so much. This was a delight. I hope to see you again on the flip side. All right, bye-bye.
That looks so good. I'm totally going to try that stuff from SBT Cooks.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I like
But
recipes like that. Sounds good to me.
just gonna have tequila in this one.
That's fine too.
Okay.
So what are the chances that your band would be in this show?
great chances
Really?
because they just walked in and they're
They're
setting up in the living room right now.
Hi guys. Oh yes, I'm so happy they're here.
I am too.
So is this your band called Trio SLC?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. And what I know about you all is that you perform music from Latin America and the Caribbean.
Yes.
One of my favorite places. Folk songs, anthems, popular songs from countries like Ecuador, Venezuela, Argentina, Brazil, and Cuba, just to name a few.
Just to name a few.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, y'all, will you play? Yes!
Wait for me. I'll be in there in a sec.
other artist?
Sure. Let's go in the living room.
Okay. So my friend Sammy Scott is a classically trained accordionist and a self-taught pianist, singer-songwriter from the Midwest. Sammy was born and raised outside of St. Louis. She grew up in a musical family and played in bands with her sister from the time she was 10 years old. By 21, she was under contract with Splendid Music for her single, Choo Choo Train, where she toured for Sud Radio in France. Sammy has been performing for years as a solo artist, duo, or trio. She's been in concert at summer festivals, on the radio singing jingles, in lounges and in restaurants, which I have had the great pleasure to see. Sammy is so much fun to see. She's currently a coach for 3 Minutes in the Spotlight adult performance class at the Old Town School of Folk Music. She settled in Chicago and has been a successful musician and vocalist throughout Chicagoland. You can hear her on national radio spots for Canfield's 50/50 and St. John's Hospital. She self-released 2 albums of original material and is currently working on a 3rd. Let's hear from Sammy.
Let's go, Sammy.
Yay!
Picks up the rice in a church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, she waits by the window. Wearing a face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie, writing the words to a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near, just look at him working. Darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people. been waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, what's my lesson? Look right through me, look right through me. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Where do they all belong?
Introducing me. Look, you stole my intro line. My name's Stephanie Skora. I'm the co-founder and chief development officer of Brave Space Alliance, the Southside LGBTQ Center. I want to just thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you to the folks who are putting on this event, the folks who are performing in this event, the folks who are going to be in Covers for Cover. It is just so meaningful for me as a trans person and as a lesbian, as somebody who really cares about LGBTQ Chicago, to be part of something like Brave Space Alliance and to have supporters like y'all and like y'all to do just the cutest little things to make the biggest difference for an organization like ours. Brave Space was founded in 2017. We were founded to address what we, the three co-founders, saw as a service gap in Chicago for folks on the south side, folks on the west side, for trans people, and for black people in our city, where we have so many amazing LGBTQ organizations in this city. We had fewer in 2017, but still some good ones. But they were all really concentrated in one area of the city. And it was really difficult for people who weren't cisgender, who weren't living on the north side, who weren't living in Lakeview, to get access to the services that they really, really needed. So myself and two other folks decided, hey, we're gonna fix this. We were a little bit crazy thinking that we could do it, but I think we've done pretty well so far. Thank you. We started out with a used tissue, a buffalo nickel, and a dream, really. And now here we are, almost 7 years in to being Chicago's second largest LGBTQ community center.
Nice.
And we are just so proud and so thankful for every single one of the people who has supported us from day one. Whether you found out about us in March of 2017 when we were founded, or whether you just heard the name Brave Space Alliance for the first time today, I just want to say thank you. Because it's the community that supports us that allows us to do the work that we do. So many of our programs, basically everything that we do at Brave Space, is centered around our theories of and our applications of mutual aid. So many of our programs are designed to meet the basic needs of members of our community that they can't meet on their own. Whether that's giving out free HIV tests and giving people access to support groups where they can find health and community, whether that's opening up our Jasmine Alexander housing building, which is going to be opening its doors in the South Shore neighborhood in just 3 weeks. Housing 15 people in 6 units with on-site wraparound services to make sure that those people can go from streets to civility in 18 months.
Nice.
We have a food pantry that serves people from Rogers Park to Roseland and everywhere in between. And we have basic dignity services where people can find who they are and be who they are without ever having to compromise their safety or their health. And we are just so proud to be supported by an amazing community like y'all. You make the work that we do possible. Every single dollar, every single piece of food that's donated, every single piece of clothing that is given to our Dignity Suite, everything that we get goes back into community or our 100% LGBTQ staff, which is a unique phenomenon for LGBTQ organizations of our size. You'd be surprised how many straight people work at LGBTQ centers. But we are dedicated to representing our community. We are dedicated to providing what our community has cried out for so long, which is affirming services from people who look and identify like we do. And so I just want to say one last time, thank you. Thank you everybody who is here today. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything that you're doing for Brave Space Alliance. And I can't wait to hear about a great show and beat another one. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody say hi. It's really so nice to kick back. It reminds me of About Face Theater's Kickback Festival. Yeah, right? There's this great piece called Pangea, and I would like to ask them if they would like to put it in the show. Yeah. Well, hopefully they will. Dion Adai is a performer, writer, director, and teaching artist local to Chicago. They have another cool virtual project streaming called Sexuality Out Loud on WEARO.tv. About Face Theater advances LGBTQ+ equity through community building, education, and performance. Yeah. You can RSVP for their upcoming series of free performances and workshops if you visit About Face Theater. They're so great. Let's check it out.
All right.
Do you ever think of Egypt? That might seem general. Let me start again. In American schools, often ancient Egypt is our first introduction to Black excellence. Of pyramids, abundance flowing from the Nile, great kings and queens.
Royalty buried with their jewels, sometimes their living servants. Monarchs entitled to lives and afterlives filled with gold.
What of the builders who toiled to please those royals, to entertain, strive, sweat, strain, destined to an early grave, all because of the family to which you were born? Do you ever think of Egypt? I tell my parents Jesus was Black, and they don't believe me. Why would they? When from birth they've seen the colonizer's savior, light skin, blue eyes. I asked my teacher, in Egypt, they were Black, right? At least not white, right? No answer.
It rains, and I see a reflection in each drop. Numerous souls with stories untold while we focus on those at the top, while we climb to compete, plot, and outdo. Did their feet bleed when they built pyramids? Another place, but power is power. In South Africa, pale-skinned settlers soured the land which natives so graciously shared.
Suddenly deceived, Wake up! The white man is stealing the land while you sleep. From right beneath your feet, barely time to weep or even assemble. And like flies they spread. Lies left thousands dead. Native leaders widespread and unable to unite separate tribes, conquer, divide. Xhosa, Basuto, Zulu, land once theirs, transformed before the eyes of descendants who survived. Introducing apartheid. A system in place influenced by racism from the United States. A country where the trickiest get richest and the blackest are pushed aside. Where labor is imported. Indians, East Asians, and poor whites arrived, all divided by the promise that proximity to whiteness will keep them alive. Rich white lies. To show you don't practice what you preach. This light, white supremacy parasite disrupts the rhythm of the planet, and it ain't gonna eat me or mine no more. Name it. See it. Look past scarcity. Don't ignore or look away. Learn this beast before it's too late. When you take your eyes off it or forget, Earth is dead. They're gonna have to colonize Mars next. I have a heartache. I lie awake till I break, thinking, how do I say I believe that black people don't need to idolize wealth and monarchy to summarize their value? That in order to really move, we gonna have to come together. The Africans, the Asians, Latinx of all shades, the good white people, if they exist, they're the ones who don't resist the fact that learning is a never-ending process. And if you don't take time to assess all that you don't know, then you can't grow. Can't see greed as the weeds that have slowed our progress as a species. This hate has spread so thoroughly, even when the races are the same, the pattern remains. So if black leadership is not going to save us, and white liberals are not going to save us, and
respectability politics are not going to save us, then what will?
Do you want me to feed you the answer? Open like that. Don't swallow just yet. Savor it. Can you taste it? Did you see it? Just there, in front of your eyes, this whole time.
So Janet, I was reading this book and then I was thinking of this artist, Danny Allen. Danny Allen is a college student planning on moving to East Nashville after graduating this spring to pursue music and get to be a part of an incredible music-oriented culture. She's working on producing her first releases this year, and I've heard some of the music. It's fantastic. She's passionate about using music as a vessel for healing and raising awareness for mental health. You want to hear from Danny?
Yes, absolutely.
Me too.
Hi guys, I'm Danny and I'm going to be playing some songs by Arctic Monkeys. love is like a studded leather headlock. You kiss it good, but creases in right. You're than a cat of dandelion and burdock. And those other girls are just post-mix
Janet, it's so fun to come to your house and jam.
I know, right?
Yeah. You know who this reminds me of?
Who?
My friend Esther. Esther is a junior at Lane Tech, and Esther writes all her own songs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know what else? She's an enthusiast of all things Taylor Swift. I like her songs up. We played music together for a while before I knew she even wrote songs. Yeah. You want to hear them?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hi everybody, my name is Esther Detweiler, and these are two songs that I wrote myself. The first one is called Thorndale, so yeah. I would be everything if I could. I'd love you forever and never let you down. If you loved me in the way that I want, I'm sure we'd be very happy by now. What's there to say to you? I'm all out of words. You're all out of love. Is there anything left for us? This is my last time breaking down, and you're not feeling anything now. I would apologize if I could. I'd beg down on my knees, but I'm never in the wrong. You know me in just the right way, but I'm not sure it's making any difference now. What's there to talk to you about? I tore open my wounds and threw my hands into the air. Is there anything I can do? This is my last time reaching out, and you're not listening to anything now. I picked a rose, I put it in a bottle and sent it to your shores. You cut your lip on broken sea glass washed up by your house. I hope you miss me when you lock me out, 'cause I did it all right, or it's the thought that counts. I hope you see me when you close your eyes. I know I love you too hard, and I held you too tight. What's there to die for anymore? Now that I can't die for love, I might as well keep on living. Is there anything left for you? This is my last time crying out, but you're already turning back around. Thank you. Gotta change the capo. The next one is called Make or Break. Tied a can to a string, tied the string to your house. I'm on the other end, but I don't hear a sound. I can see the room, see you pacing from my window. You lights stay on past midnight to hide you from your ghost. I still believe in you. back inside one heart. When it gets cold, we huddle close, nowhere to go when it gets hard. Fill up my empty chest, 'cause I filled your head when I spilled my guts. It doesn't matter to me that you feel like you don't have enough. Didn't you believe in me? Didn't you always say that we could make it? Didn't I always say you would make or break my heart? I'm running barefoot, you're holding out an arm, empty-handed, high heels on, tightrope walking, stay calm. Dark black lies, fire dies with cinders on the hearth. No one told me what to do when your love goes dark. All I ever do is sit around and believe in you, and all I ever say is that I know we'll make it through someday. All I ever say is that it doesn't matter to me that much anyway. Thank you.
Hey, Janet. Guess what? I found somebody else who wants to do the show. Yes. My friend Bill Singerman, he has this project called Other Bill's Welsh Project, and it's a troupe of revolving musicians that arrange and play the music of Welsh folk rock poet Catel Koenig. I'm so excited.
You can steamroller your way right into my life. You can send me fluttering just like some kind of butterfly. You can fill me up with water while you know I've been so thirsty so long. You could live your life a humble man who would never wear his crown. You can haul your burden off with hands that would never let you down. If you're looking for someone who makes you feel just like she did, well, here she comes. If you get bored with all of this, well, you can flip the switch and see what else is on. But you know where that came from. You get to thinking that you might be missing out on something else. So baby, come in here and see it. You can see it for yourself. Find women all around you to divide, but they won't cut from the same cloth. Cut from the same cloth. If you wanna have style, you gotta take it one switch at a time. Well, they say freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. I say gather all the things you need and dive into the pool. Water's clear and light, woman, right now. Can't wait one moment more to clench that sword. You could pilot a kite into the riches that you gained. You could reach it out now and pull the trigger for a change. You could rest your heavy head on solid, rest your heavy head down on the silver board. And if you think that life is good, no one to rock the boat to push the anchor out. For I know what that feels like. Lest we be tempted to forget that what we give is what we get. Oh baby, come and get and see it. You can see it for yourself, or you can trust your defenses. But they won't cut from the same cloth. Cut from the same hibba hibba day. This is going to be a set of 2 tunes. The first, I Fell in Love with the World, and the second, a little bit more traditional, called Kool-Aid. Instrumentals written by Maura over here. Oh, the tyrants and the slaves, try to remember them by name. When my memory could no longer blur, I fell in love with her. Dark morning, violet light, distilling into black. When the night could no longer turn, I fell in love with her. I fell in love with the world that you loved when you walked me through it. I fell in love with the world that you loved when you walked me through it. I fell in love with the world that you loved when you walked me through it. I fell in love with the world that you loved when you walked me through it. Lifts me up of the stream, the riverbed strings me up with its violin, as physical as time won't spend. It lifts me up to the top of the hill, of the hill.
You know who does a lot of jam sessions? My friend Colleen Keeley. Oh yeah. Colleen enjoys creating music with her 6 siblings, and she regularly participates in jam sessions. She's a singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist. She's taken classes at the Old Town School since 2012, and she's an awesome person.
Sound of the ocean calls to me. It's so far away, so far away. Up before sunrise, lured to the shore, waiting the coming rain. Wash the dirt from my fingernails. Wash my hands clean. Sweltering heat saps my strength, and I hear the distant ringing from the rooftop, Memphis, you will call. Dawn is breaking, life goes on speakers. You can't come home yet, still relying on the kindness of strangers. Sound of the ocean calls to me. It's so far away, so far away. Up before sunrise, lured to the shore, waiting the coming rain. Nevertheless, under a glass dome, where sunshine and sands unmuted, odor and blooms all around, quietly losing footing. Heaven sent a honeysuckle wafting this hothouse world too stifling for you. In my songs I'm reminding myself that you wanted me to come with you. Sound of the ocean calls to me. It's so far away, so far away. Up before sunrise, lured to the shore, waiting the coming praise. The coming race. Reflections of the water dance silently on the ceiling. I've achieved solitude, but not me. Certain honest to emotion matches the tingling of my fingers. Us watching boats on the water, making up stories of their captains, running for cover when the storms flew in, lulling sound raindrops on the boathouse roof. It's the movie of me and you, wrapped up in our own world, far away from everything but a close space it became. Silence grew more and more every day. When the end is nearing and we both know it's navigating a dance floor, clouding on you, silently slicing through a floor, turning to an empty corner. Center, sure you love the one that you forgot. I can't bring myself to give it up. The lake should give me comfort. Ripples synchronize across. Silently in my head, replays like filming instead. All those memories lost in time, like tears in the rain, like tears in the rain. Wrapped up in our own world, far away from everything but a close space in the air. Silence grew more and more every day. Silence grew more and more every day.
Hey Emerson, I got one for you next. You know we love you so much. You know we love you so much. I have been happy to be one of Emerson's bitches for many years now. Yes, yes I have. Yes, it's a really good community in Chicago. Emerson's bitches, we love you. Yes, we do. This next video by Kathy Greer is going out to Emerson and all the puppies and kitties and everybody that we love. You ready? Okay, let me tell you about Kathy. I got to meet Kathy this summer at Fernfest, which Abra Wise produces, great festival. And Kathy played and was amazing. Kathy played right after a huge rainstorm, actually, and did a great job just coming into a tent and leading us in song until the rain stopped. And Kathy's been a professional musician since '78. Kathy is open for Laura Nyro, the band, Dave Mason, and Joan Armatrading. Kathy won an MTV Basement Tape Award in 1986, gigged in Key West Island Life in the 80s, wrote hit songs in France in the 90s, was a New York City busker from 99 to 2015, and now residing in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin because it's beautiful and has a great music scene. A blues musician since she began writing songs as a young guitarist, inspired by the music of Bonnie, John Lee, and Jishi. Kathy believes that the blues is a feeling and a way of expressing life through music. Kathy Greer and the Troublemakers were semifinalists at the 2022 Memphis International Blues Challenge. Here we go. You ready?
It's the holidays, and we've got so much to be thankful for. Taking care of each other. When it's winter outside and the snow is falling, Christmas time and my friends are calling. Everyone's out for holiday cheer, but the blues keeps me in here. I don't wanna go out into the cold, and I don't wanna celebrate. So I lay on my couch full of memories and heartache. I got holiday lights in the window, they're colorful in the air. I've got a glass of wine and that should be fine, but you're not here. I can't take this first December without you by my side. You can deck the halls, sing fa la la, Uncle Man, it's been a dreidel in a winter wonderland. Recite the list of every reindeer, but one thing is perfectly clear. Nothing can bring back the one that I miss. Nothing to pull me from the abyss. I really miss your kiss. Okay, truth be told, I'm trying to be slick. You never really kissed, you just gave me a lick. I got the blues 'cause you're not here. Seems like everyone's got a story about losing their four-legged friends. While my attention drifts, feels like I'm falling off a cliff. I can't pretend, I don't wanna hide it or put on a show. I'm feeling the blues, I've been down so low, 'cause you're not here. Coming to town, but how can I be happy with you not around? I set your picture for all to see. Leave your collar, your tags, your leash by the tree. All the while miss you terribly. I got the blues 'cause you're not here.
Let's talk about this year's recipient for Covers for Cover.
That sounds good. Between us, Carol Woodworth was really helpful in searching for different organizations, of which there are many worthy organizations, right? Sure. And when Carol found Brave Space Alliance, and you looked at it, I looked at it, we all talked about it together, we were just blown away by the work that they're doing, and find the place in Chicago that they are very important, and the way they're run by us, for us resources, by us, for us on the south and west sides of Chicago. Yeah. It was just really exciting work that we wanted to support. So thank you, Brave Space.
Here's a segment from WGN that gives you pretty detailed story of what they do at Brave Space Alliance.
The country, there are fears that LGBTQ rights are being erased.
WGN's Gaynor Hall takes a closer look at how Chicago's Black trans community is responding.
And in many ways, the response is remaining consistent, fiercely defending their rights while finding joy and freedom in community.
In the words of Frederick Douglass, there can be no progress without a struggle.
We have to be so vigilant about defending our rights as people.
Shannon Lynn Parker is in a new role.
I'm so grateful that the south side of Chicago is opening up Brave Space for the entire city of Chicago.
That's right.
As CEO of Brave Space Alliance, and her Pride Month is filled with events and meaning.
What does Pride Month mean to me? It means resilience. It means joy, right? It means the liberty to be your fullest, most authentic self. But it also means being mindful and being vigilant that at any given moment, who you are, the rights that you have, and the rights that individuals who have fought so hard for you to have them can be rolled back, can be taken away, and flat out erased.
Parker grew up in the south suburbs.
I had a wonderful journey.
She transitioned in high school.
My mother is grace wrapped in dignity. And I would not be here if it wasn't for her.
But it's the type of family support many people are denied.
And that's unfortunate. And it is something that a lot of people of color, queer people of color, go through. And that's another reason why this space that we're sitting in is so important.
Jay Rice is deputy CEO of Brave Space, that's based in Chicago's Hyde Park neighborhood on the south side.
Folks come here and they're able to get a whole new wardrobe, a haircut, food, shelter, support, community, joy.
The nonprofit provides life-saving resources.
Vegan and vegetarian meals. So being able to come here and get not only like leisure stuff, but also professional wear.
Prioritizing transgender and gender nonconforming people.
They're coming to utilize community. They're coming to just be around folks who are able to affirm them, who's able to see them for who they are. Because in states right next door to Illinois, it's dangerous.
We want to protect kids in this state.
It's not just limited to Florida. In fact, it's probably a lot worse in many other parts of the country.
We see our country rolling backwards because there are a group of individuals who want to hold power, they want to hoard power, and they want to play judge and jury over our bodies and our existences.
The Human Rights Campaign and the NAACP are part of a coalition of groups fighting back. They've tracked dozens of laws passed across the country this year alone, targeting trans people, from banning gender-affirming care to censoring school curriculum.
Until the most oppressed people in our societies are free, are joyful, are dignified, none of us are.
Rice says the legislative assault is a reminder the idea of progress was never fully realized for everyone. Violence, especially against trans women, is also an ever-present threat.
We're prepared for this. Our resiliency is rooted in our ancestors who have been fighting this forever. So, to tell Black queer people, oh, we thought it was getting better, where? When?
But in the face of the challenges, being seen brings hope.
This is about 28 years of reconditioning myself to realize that I deserve to be happy, I deserve to be affirmed, and I deserve to feel and look the way that I feel and look internally externally. So again, we get a lot of professional wear. So I'm actually coming up on my 2 or 3 year, I've lost track now, anniversary of, you know, taking hormones and taking testosterone, and it feels good.
We center our services in dignity.
And Parker is focused on sustaining those services for years to come.
I hope to leave a legacy of leaders that come after me to take the mantle of supporting community in the way that community deserves.
Whew, that drink was good. Thank you. You know, it made me want another one. You mind? It also made me want to travel. You know, I know of a band, they're called the Prickly Pears, and they don't even live in the same city. The Prickly Pears, Anna and Nandi, met in Chicago, and they bonded over their shared love of their cats, cacti, and the ukulele. Isn't that cool? These days, they play from Chicago and Richmond, Virginia. They don't even live in the same town. They play over Zoom, and yes, their cats regularly photobomb them. Maybe I should ask them to do it. Cool.
Somewhere you feel
artist?
Let me tell you.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Abra Wise is a Michigan native and currently resides in Austin, Texas. She's been writing songs for over 20 years and has released 2 full-length albums and 3 EPs. Her deep passion for music led her to a new music endeavor in 2022 called Michigan Fern Fest. And I got to go to Michigan Fern Fest twice, and it is a wonderful, wonderful festival. So I'm going to look out for where Fern Fest is happening next year because I definitely want to go again. I can't say enough of how great it is to everyone. So Abra is the creator and producer of Fern Fest, a trans-inclusive women's music festival going into its 3rd year this August.
Yay! Yay, Abra!
Hi, my name is Abra Wise, and I'm going to play 3 songs for you. First song I'm going to play is a song by Sarah Jaffe called Watch Me Fall Apart. You said once you were sad, I don't believe you, you're too simple in the head. Pain to please you, there are days when you feel good, days when you feel nothing at all. And there is no in between, and it's that kills you, and you don't know what to do, which page to thumb through, and of my failures I've leaned, as God is my witness, I fall. Oh, one by one they watch me fall apart. Oh, one by one they watch me fall apart. And forgive me, I'm empty, and I want you to need me. Your assurance is a game. I'm always bluffing like suburban nature. I've separated myself, and I'll kindly grip my teeth, swallow and bury, unsettled and anxious. Now I'm careless and I'm swearing in my sleep, cursing at a day as it goes by. Oh, one by one they watch me fall apart. Oh, one by one they watch me fall apart. Oh, one by one they watch me fall apart. Oh, one by one they watch me fall apart. The second song I'm going to play is by an artist, Anais Mitchell. She's one of my very favorite singer-songwriters, and this song is called Young Man in America. My mother gave a mighty shout, opened her legs and let me out. Hungry as a prairie dog, young man in America, young man in America. Hungry, hungry, running every which way, young man in America. I come out like a cannonball, come of age of alcohol, raving in a field of rye, with a black and roving eye, black and roving eye. Ravenous, ravenous, what you got, it's not enough, young man in America. like a hurricane. Everyone will know my name. Everyone will know my name. Blowing in, blowing up. Shadow on a mountaintop. Young man in America. Oh, shepherd. Father shepherd. Father shepherd us. Ooh, in my feathers and furs, clothes of many colors. Many men will envy me when I'm in my finery. Me and my finery. Envy me, spending all my bright money. Young man in America. Maybe I'll climb the stairs with a girl with golden hair. Hold her like a sword and shield. Up against this lonely world. Up against the world. It's a lonely, lonely world for a yellow-headed girl and a young man. Like the wind, I make my moan. Howl in the canyon. There's a hollow in my bones. Make me cry and carry on. Make the foam fly from my tongue. Make me want what I want. Another wayward son, awaiting on oblivion. Awaiting on a kingdom. Come to meet me in my sins. Waiting to be born again. Mother, kiss me cheek and chin. A little medicine, and shed my skin. Let me climb back in the bed you've made me in.
It's a song I wrote called Gathering Lines.
Take me away. It's not the same way that I'm used to, and
Yes. And it makes me think of this band, Queer Country Bandwagon. Queer Country Bandwagon focuses on queer songs by country artists, country songs by queer artists, and gender-bending Americana tunes. I know their drummer well. She's a person I love. Drummer. Formed in 2023 and in rehearsals now, Queer Country Bandwagon will be playing regularly in 2024. Our members are Rochelle Gordon, who's played around Chicago for 20 years in Old Town School ensembles and her bands Twang Dogs and Steel String Highway. Bobby Goins, former OTS teacher who performs regularly as a member of the Vanda Bobs, Diamondback, and the Rosedale Ramblin' Band. Heather Brown, a singer-songwriter who has played many Chicago coffee shops and was a founding member of the feminist garage folk band Rent Party. V. Thomas, bass. They grew up in Westmont, Illinois, and played with the Sad Bad Gabagoolies. And last but not remotely least, Kathy Jordan Baker, drums, a lifelong musician who recently became enamored with both drums and country music in midlife. And I get to work out with Kathy all the time. Let's see them play.
Yes.
I grew up on Thomas Fight. It was lined with rebel flags. Mom and Dad tried to teach me wrong from right, but their compasses were bad. I saw the Klan once with a child's eyes down the street where I would play. Angry black people on the other side of the road with clenched fists raised. Two sides of a coin, the Klan and the APC. That's the kind of bullshit our daddy said to you and me. But I've been listening, trying to keep myself from dismissing perspectives that I struggle to relate with. I've been learning our true history and I hate it. Two sides of a coin implies there ain't no better side. Says racism and justice are equally justified. And I know I didn't ask to be born white. Wasn't taught the world was so goddamn unjust. Well, it's on us to make it right. Well, I got saved at the Baptist church when I said the sinner's prayer. Went to service with Mama and there's only white people there. I saw Rodney King on a TV screen turn slowly into Trayvon. I heard my parents make excuses for the man who fired the gun. Two sides of a coin, Jesus Christ and white supremacy. Looking back don't make any sense to me. But I've been listening, trying to keep myself from dismissing perspectives that I struggle to relate with. I've been learning our true history and I hate it. Two sides of a coin implies there ain't no better side. Says racism and justice are equally justified. I mean, I never worked the auction block or joined the Christian Knights. Never called someone a racial epithet at a traffic light. And I know you never asked to be born white. We're not taught the world is so goddamn unjust. Well, it's on us to make it right. Our inheritance is a heritage of arrogance and unchecked oppression. We can dismantle this if you can stand with us. Siblings on daddies never understood this lesson. And I swear that I don't mean that as a slight. They were not taught the world was so goddamn unjust. Well, it's on us to make it right.
Blue stripe on the bumper tells them whose side we're on. Next to the Gadsden I bought on Amazon. Bought a Confederate flag down in Florida. I'm just a rebel. I love America.
Oh, that was so much fun. That was going to be such a great show. I loved everybody in it. So good. We're doing such good stuff for Brave Space. Oh, I'm so excited to earn a whole bunch of money for them. I hope everybody puts tons of money in. Oh, wait. Janet, I thought of another artist. Can we add one more?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So Angela Valente is a writer with a passion for making every word count. Angela has created work featured on everything from blogs and book jackets to agent bios and web copy. She has more than 10 years of experience crafting on-point content that tells stories that matter to your brand and bottom line. Her resume includes an editorial fellowship at Time Incorporated Home Entertainment, an editorial assistant role at Hachette Book Group, a stint in social marketing at the Motion Agency in Chicago, and a contract role with Atlanta Fine Homes Sotheby's International Realty. As a freelance copywriter and copy editor, she's assisted individuals and businesses across the country in crafting copy with care, clarity, and intention. Welcome, Angela Valente.
He's from a town with only one word, following lights to the end of his dreams, serenading the subway with a six-string guitar, as if music would mend the holes in his jeans. And she's from a place where the lights never fade and penny hearts wander streets, playing for pennies in heartbroken arcades, where all of the winners are cheats, and the play of histories fills the air with a tune, and the night breeze wafts gently between two kids on the subway in the middle of June. It's the waltz of Tom and Colleen, two strangers with stories they're desperate to change, boarding trains bound for anywhere, two hearts determined to rearrange the stars with some luck and a fair, two kids on the subway and the uncertain journeys play on, two kids on the subway, and it's all a part of the song.
It's blooper reel.
I don't know how good this is gonna be, but
Then we're gonna see them. Yes.
okay.
I'll say, hey.
Oh no, it's disconnected.
Why?
The mic, because it's too far. I'm wondering if once she, it might pick up again.
And a contract role with Atlanta Fine Homes, Sotheby's International Reality. Cut. I said.
Got it. Go ahead.
All right. How do I want to start this one? Let's see. All right. I'll start it with, hey, Emerson, I got one for you. Okay. Okay. One of which will be by, I'm sorry. For years as a solo artist, wait, I'm sure it's not Simonette. Sorry. Michelle Simonet.
Do you want to start it?
I'm not going to say that person's name. I'm going to just do this whole thing again. And
Come here, I'll tell you all about them.
Okay, you gotta do it again.
Okay. I'm pressing it wrong.
You gotta just do 1, 2, 3, and it flips.
Okay. I'm napping.
No. I'll tell you about the next artist. There we go.
Go for it.
Bunch. Who's the next artist?
Wait, sorry, start that again. I didn't even know we started.
Go ahead.